Hello and welcome to Songs for the Struggling Artist, the blogcast. This is episode 463. My name is Emily Rainbow Davis. Hello and welcome. Today's blog is about Zelda Fitzgerald and F. Scott Fitzgerald, and inspired by a television program that I watched about her/them. I will tell you more about it in the blog. Meanwhile, if this is your first time here listening to the blogcast, welcome. The way this works is I say some stuff very briefly, then I read you the blog, and then I'll sing you a song related to the blog. And then that's it. So here we go. This post is called The Fitzgeralds Laundry. Watching Z, the beginning of everything, about Zelda Fitzgerald, led me to read a bit more about her. I'd attempted to read Zelda's novel many years ago, so I was not unfamiliar with her story, but I hadn't retained much of it. The TV show was terrible, but Zelda's Wikipedia page made me think. Her Wikipedia page makes a big deal of Zelda's lack of skill in the domestic arts. There's a section in which we learn that Zelda didn't do F. Scott's laundry, and he found all his dirty shirts piled up in a closet. I think we're meant to find her charmingly inept. It is carefully explained that she had no training in such things because she'd grown up privileged and had had domestic tasks done for her. Oh, spoiled Zelda. But I do not find this story quite so charming. I read F. Scott Fitzgerald's Wikipedia page as well, and there is no mention of his laundry. And yet it is his laundry at the center of the story. No one mentions what he did with his dirty shirts before he met Zelda. Did he just throw them in the trash? Why is this a funny story about Zelda Fitzgerald's ineptitude and not a story about F. Scott's? They both didn't wash his shirts. I mean, I know why. She's his wife. It's the 1920s. She was expected to do and to know such domestic tasks. I know. He's a genius and the writer of the great American novel, and she's the idiot who didn't know how to wash the genius's shirts. They definitely dramatized this shirt business in the TV show. You can bet they did. And they solved the laundry problem by hiring a Japanese man as a houseboy. I think it's supposed to make us feel like Zelda is being defeminized. Is that the equivalent to being emasculated? And we're supposed to feel sorry for her being so helpless as a wife? I think? I don't know. But I am now intensely curious about how F. Scott Fitzgerald dealt with his laundry before he had a wife, and how the laundry of famous men becomes lore. Much has been made of Henry David Thoreau's mom doing his laundry while he was at Walden Pond. Did this story about the Fitzgeralds' laundry come from Zelda or F. Scott? It's framed from his point of view. He finds all his dirty shirts piled up in a closet. Can you believe it? I assume it's from him. A funny little story he told about his flamboyant wife's shortcomings. The punchline is the discovery of the shirts stuffed in the closet, so he doesn't know what happened before. If it were from Zelda's perspective, we'd hear it as a series of decisions. Maybe it would be a story about F. Scott handing her his shirts and her not knowing why. Maybe she throws them in the closet because she thinks that's where they belong. We'd know these details if it were her story. But meanwhile, this is a story that is significant enough in her biography to appear on her Wikipedia page. One of the biggest celebrities of the jazz age, the author of a novel, a public figure of some interest, and we get a story about her inability to do laundry. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad she didn't do his freaking laundry. I wish more geniuses' wives had let their husbands solve their own domestic conundrums. I wish Zelda had had someone to boost up her genius the way she boosted F. Scott's. Even geniuses can figure out how to do their laundry. I bet Zelda took care of her own laundry just fine. Or maybe she just bought an endless supply of underthings. I know F. Scott didn't wash them for her. Can you imagine? At the end of the day, Zelda hands F. Scott her shirt, expecting he'll launder it at some point. I delight in such a story. But I'll probably have to get it in fiction. You can probably tell the order of things by the structure of this piece, in that I started to watch the television program, got curious about Zelda Fitzgerald and F. Scott, looked them up, maybe an episode or two into the series, and then that laundry episode happened, not long after, and I was like, geez, of course, we're getting the laundry. Gotta tell this very important story about the laundry. And I really did. I was like, let me just, maybe it was a winning anecdote for both of them. Maybe there's something about it on his Wikipedia page. No, of course not. Definitely not. So, apparently there were people who liked this the End of Everything show. My apologies to them. I do not want to yuck their yum, but I did not think it was great. It's like it wasn't fun where you wanted it to be fun, and it was uncomfortable in places that were weird for it to be uncomfortable. Anyway, I feel like it just didn't quite do the job. Also, I was really confused about how old Zelda was supposed to be. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you love the Fitzgeralds, you'll watch it. If you don't care about them, I'm not sure it'll float your boat, because it's not amazing television. Anyway, there's laundry in it. It's an important plot point, apparently. Hey, so what song am I going to give you? Well, I looked up songs about laundry. Of course, I did. And I considered a few. The first one that occurred to me was that Don Henley song. And then I was like, this is not a very fun song. I'd forgotten about the part where it goes, kick 'em on her up, kick 'em on her down, kick 'em on her up, kick 'em all around, something like that. Anyway, that's the bulk of the song. It's not actually so much about laundry. But I did find a Carrie Underwood song called Dirty Laundry, which is amazingly perfect because there's a part where she's like, you should have put the shirt in the closet, just like Zelda. Anyway, it's not about the same thing at all, but I did appreciate that there is a part where she wants to put the shirt in the closet, or she says her husband should have put it in the closet, as you'll hear. Anyway, it's a fun song. I enjoyed learning it, and I hadn't heard it before, so that's good. I don't know how we're feeling about Carrie Underwood. I feel like she did some Trumpy stuff, like maybe she played for his inauguration or something, so maybe we're a little bit mad at her, but her song is fun. So I'm going to play that for you in just a minute. Meanwhile, thank you so much for listening. If you like this podcast, please tell someone about it. Like, review, subscribe. You can give it 5 stars in any old podcast app. Go on a rating spree. Rate all of your favorite podcasts. We'll all appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you would like to support this podcast, that would be so great. Patreon.com/Emily R. Davis is the hotspot, but there's also Ko-fi. There's PayPal. You can do a paid subscription on Substack. And if you have a place that you like to support artists that I am not yet on, please tell me about it. I will join for you. And mostly, I am very grateful that you are listening and you're here with me. Your ears are here now. So thank you for that. And I'm going to play you Carrie Underwood's Dirty Laundry in just a minute. I'm playing on ukulele, not because I had to, but because it just sounded better on ukulele, weirdly. I think it's how the chords are voiced, basically, on guitar. It just sounded a little backwards somehow. So I'm playing on ukulele and had a good time. And I think that's that's all. That's all. I'm just gonna play you now. Oh, there is one other thing I need to tell you, which is that season 3 of The Dragoning, my audio drama, is coming out in a week. So next Monday, the 15th of September. So if you are a Dragoning fan, also, you can join us. We're kicking off with episode 1 of season 3 on Monday the 15th. So get ready. So here we go. Here is Dirty Laundry by Carrie Underwood. That lipstick on your collar, well, it ain't my shade of pink. And I can tell by the smell of that perfume, it's like $40 too cheap. And there's a little wine stain on the pocket of your white cotton thread. Well, you drink beer and whiskey, boy, and you know I don't drink red. Found it over in the corner, wadded up on the bedroom floor. You should have hid it in the closet, you should have burned it, you should have lost it. Now I'ma have to hang you out to dry, dry, dry. Clothespin all your secrets to the line, line, line. Leave them blowing in the wind, just say goodbye to you. All those midnights sneaking in, I'm late again, oh I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry. If the neighbors get to asking, I won't cover nothing up. I'll tell them every little detail, how you drug me through the mud. I'm gonna string up your old button down and slide it on the porch, just in case you get the nerve to come knocking on my door. Yeah, I'ma have to hang you out to dry, dry, dry. Clothespin all your secrets to the line, line, line. Leave them blowing in the wind, just say goodbye to you. All those midnights sneaking in, I'm late again, oh I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry. Over in the corner, wadded up on the bedroom floor. You should have hid it in the closet, you should have burned it, you should have lost it. Now I'm gonna have to hang you out to dry, dry, dry. Clothespin all your secrets to the line, line, line. Leave them blowing in the wind, just say goodbye to you. All those midnights sneaking in, I'm late again, oh I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry.